Did you know that aggression is a completely normal phase for toddlers, but if left unaddressed, it can lead to bigger challenges later on? What if I told you that there are simple strategies you can use today to stop your toddler from hitting, biting, or tantrums without the stress or guilt? By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to handle toddler aggression like a pro. And stick around, because the final tip I'm going to share is often overlooked, but it's the one that makes the biggest impact. Aggression in toddlers can be overwhelming, and if you're feeling exhausted from dealing with it, trust me, you're not alone. I've worked with countless families facing the same challenges. So let's get into it. Why do toddlers act out aggressively? Often the behavior isn't about what you think. It's because they're overwhelmed by emotions they don't yet know how to control. At this age, their brains are still developing. In fact, science tells us that the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for self-control, isn't fully developed until much later. That's why it's so common for toddlers to lash out. But here's the good news. There are strategies you can use to help them develop emotional control, and I'm going to walk you through them step by step. Tip number 1. Stay calm even when your toddler isn't. This is easier said than done, but your child takes cues from your reaction. If you're calm, it helps diffuse the situation much faster. Here's a personal story. I once worked with a family whose toddler would frequently hit during meltdown. The parent's instinct was to react quickly, either by shouting or getting frustrated. But we found that when they started staying calm and modeling appropriate behavior, their child slowly followed suit. So next time your toddler hits or bites, take a deep breath and show them what calm looks like. Tip 2. Toddlers often act aggressively because they don't know how to express what they're feeling. This is where you come in. Help them put words to their emotions. When you say things like, "I can see you're feeling frustrated," or "I know you're angry right now," you're giving your child the tools to express themselves with words instead of actions. Over time, they'll start to replace aggression with communication. By labeling their feelings, you're not just preventing aggression in the moment, you are teaching them valuable emotional intelligence for life. And hey, stay with me, because the last tip I'm going to share is a game changer when it comes to reducing aggression behavior long term. You won't want to miss this. Tip 3. Toddlers need boundaries, and they need to be clear and consistent. Without boundaries, they don't know what behavior is acceptable and what isn't. Set limits on behavior and calmly reinforce them every time. I know this can feel repetitive, but consistency is the key. When toddlers know what to expect, they feel more secure, which actually helps reduce aggressive outbursts. Tip 4. Redirect aggression by giving your toddlers a safe outlet for their emotions. Sometimes aggression comes from simply needing to move on or release pent-up frustration. You can give them alternatives like punching a pillow or squeezing a stress ball. In my experience working with toddlers, I've seen that sometimes all they need is a physical way to express that energy. Quick question for you. How do you handle toddler aggression right now? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your strategies, and let's support each other in this process. Alright, here's my final tip, and it's a big one. Teach your toddlers empathy. This may sound complicated, but it's actually simple. When your child hurts someone, gently explain how their actions make others feel. Teaching empathy helps toddlers understand the consequences of their actions. Encourage them to apologize and make it sincere. Over time, this will build emotional awareness and reduce aggressive behavior. So there you have it, 5 strategies to handle toddler aggression. And remember, teaching empathy is something that pays off for years to come. If you found this video helpful, you're going to love my next video, where I dive into the secret of getting toddlers to listen. Spoiler alert, you've probably been doing it wrong. Don't forget to comment below with your toddler aggression challenges and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss more tips. And remember, you've got this and I've got your back.